We always come across tons of urban legends on forums and online, but have you ever noticed the ones that actually happen right around us? Today, what we're talking about is the Japanese Asahi broadcasting program Detective Night Scoop. This program has been airing since 1988. It was originally designed to help viewers solve everyday mysteries, such as heartwarming requests like, "Help me find the candy I used to eat as a child." But at some point, it feels like the show itself got targeted by something sinister. Every now and then, it keeps producing these spine-chilling bonus segments that make you think twice and get goosebumps. Then, let's see just how crazy and over the top this show can get. On April 29, 1994, a young man submitted a request saying his house was haunted and hoped the show would come investigate. On April 29, 1994, a young man submitted a request saying his house was haunted and hoped the show would come investigate. The program team sent a detective to visit and help with the investigation. The show's vibe was pretty relaxed overall. They brought in a spirit medium and even a monk to perform a cleansing ritual. Naturally, the ghost didn't show up, so everyone had a good laugh and called it a day. However, later on, some viewers discovered something eerie. In the scene where they were passing the microphone to the monk right in the direction of the entrance, there was a distinct human silhouette standing there. It was pitch black all over, with a clear outline, just standing there motionless. Yet throughout the whole episode, no one on the show mentioned it at all. It was like this shadow simply didn't exist. The host passed the microphone. The monk spoke, the shot cut away, and that was it. This screenshot has been spreading around the internet for many years. But since no original video recording has been found, we can't do any further analysis with the actual clip. It wasn't until many years later that a viewer finally provided the original footage from back then. Only then could the video be analyzed and verified frame by frame. Back then, the monk arrived with an older lady dressed in a black kimono. So the dark shadow was most probably that lady. But here's what makes it truly scary. The timing of that shadow, the Andy, was far too coincidental. It appeared right after the young man mentioned seeing a ghost near the entrance. And it was standing exactly in front of the bathroom door, the spot he said was haunted every single day. As rational people, we certainly have reason to believe that this was just a coincidence. But that's just how the world is. Science isn't the answer to everything. In the March 7th episode, a viewer submitted a request. "Please help me find the diamond I bought in Amsterdam during my university graduation trip 34 years ago, while filming the staff checking the Japanese-style closet." The production team noticed a hand appearing at the edge of the wall right next to the closet. It drew a 90-degree angle downward and then disappeared immediately. This wasn't some faint, blurry shadow. It was a clear, complete hand. The whole movement was smooth and natural, as if someone was hiding inside the wall, reached out a hand to greet you, and then quickly pulled it back. Throughout the show's history, it has repeatedly captured unidentified human figures or semi-transparent shadows in the background or corners. Fans have made compilation videos, and you will repeatedly see the same pattern. Out of nowhere, an extra person appears in the frame. Sometimes it's a human-shaped silhouette standing in the corner. Sometimes it's a semi-transparent figure that looks like it was superimposed onto the scene. The scariest part is that no one on site noticed it at all. Have you heard of Junji Inagawa's story about the living doll? Junji Inagawa is a famous Japanese radio host, director, and actor. One day, Inagawa received a program assignment for a puppet show called Cursed Woman 10 Nights. The puppet show tells the stories of unfortunate women over 10 nights. All the unfortunate women were played by puppets, while the other roles were performed by real actors. All the unfortunate women were played by puppets, while the other roles were performed by real actors. When Inagawa first saw the photo of the puppet, he was so frightened he nearly fainted, because the puppet looked exactly like a girl he had once seen by chance. After the puppet was delivered to the set, a series of inexplicable and eerie incidents began to occur. While investigating an old house that had been abandoned for many years, they captured shadows moving on their own doors and windows, opening and closing automatically. And mysterious whispers. Places like this are naturally hotspots for paranormal activity. But when other programs go there, they might get nothing at all. Only when Night Scoop goes, it's like they have a VIP pass.
探しているのかい? ここにいるよ.
To sum up, from the Black Shadow in 1994 to the Hand on the Wall in 2026, interspersed with countless unidentified figures, physical anomalies, and nested paranormal events. This show contributes a famous paranormal scene almost every few years. And the production team's attitude has remained consistent for 30 years. They broadcast the footage as is, without any commentary, leaving the viewers to judge for themselves. This attitude is actually quite smart. The more they try to explain it, the more it feels like they're trying to cover something up. After all, in nearly 40 years of broadcasting history, they have consistently and steadily produced paranormal footage with an "I really didn't mean to" attitude. How do you explain something like this? It's better to leave it for you to decide for yourself. Whether it's a coincidence or something supernatural, it's up to you. When it comes to whether ghosts truly exist, people have many different opinions. And science still has no clear answer for these kinds of paranormal events. Personally, I tend to believe they could be residual energy or information fragments recorded when the environment is affected by magnetic fields. Logically, if people really become ghosts after they die and keep their living consciousness, then haunting and scaring others doesn't make much sense. Most people don't want to hurt others while they're alive. So why would they turn into workaholics after death, coming out every day just to scare people? That's way too dedicated, isn't it? So, do you think these are real ghosts, or residual energy, or some other kind of phenomenon? Feel free to tell me in the comments section.